Knights. Game 4 will be the boys, McPherson and Olathe South. That game will be at about 4:15. Then at 6:30, we've got Park Hill South and Blue Valley. And then the nightcap's going to be a good one, Staley versus Blue Valley Northwest. I'm going to step aside just for a few minutes. We'll be right back here on A10Varsity.com with starting lineups in the opening tip. Lincoln Prep and Barstow. Welcome back to Adelaide University here for the A10Varsity.com shootout. Game number 2, Lincoln Prep, the Blue Tigers, and Barstow, the Knights, set to face off here. Let's go ahead and give you a starting lineups. First for the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers, 5'10", sophomore number 4, Israel Randall. 5'11", senior number 12, Jeremiah Randall. 6'4", senior number 13, Torrin Thomas. 5'11", junior number 15, Justin Pearson. And 6'3", senior number 22, Jay-Sean Jefferson. For the Knights from Barstow, 5'11", junior number 1, Emmett Pierce. 5'11", junior number 20, Grayson Gore. 6'3", freshman, number 21, Aiden Lawler. Number 5'11", senior number 23, Connor Arment. And number 40 at forward, the 6'4", junior Luke Whitfill. Let's go down to the court for 810 Sports Radio's Curtis Siebolt with the starting lineups and opening announcements.
Varsity Shootout presented by Kansas City's home for high school sports, A10Varsity.com. As always, a reminder during these times to observe social distancing and wear your mask while in attendance of the games today. It is now time for Game 2, featuring the Blue Tigers of Lincoln Prep and the Knights of Barstow. But first, please rise. Remove your hat and place your hat or hand over your heart as we honor America and the brave women and men who serve this country at home and around the world with the playing of our national anthem. 40, Luke Whitfield. At guard, the 5'11 junior, number 1, Emmett Pierce. At guard, the 5'11 junior, number 20, Bryson Gore. And at guard, the 5'11 senior, number 23, Connor Armin. The Knights are coached by Matt Gore.
There's your starting lineups. Lincoln Prep and Barstow. Going to be a good one here from Avila University on the 810varsity.com shootout. Chris Kamler on the network for you today. Game number 2 for me. Lincoln Prep. With 5 seniors, I talked to head coach Ryan Glasgow. He said they still feel a little young. They graduated a couple of seniors last year, and then Barstow also saying that they're off to a little bit of a shaky start. He called his club scratchy, did head coach Matt Gore. And we are underway. Prep controls the ball off the tip. Jay-Sean Jefferson going to give it up to Israel Randall. He'll run the point. Motions it to Randall. Jeremiah and Israel. Israel number 4, Jeremiah number 12. Dishes it to his brother, puts it up from 3 off the back iron, no good. Collected, however, by the Blue Tigers. Through the paint up and in for Justin Pearson, rather. His first points of the afternoon, and the Blue Tigers are on the board 2-0. We'll have a scoreboard here for you here just later on in the quarter. Having a slight technical issue, so you're stuck with me yelling out the scores here for at least the first quarter. 7:15 left to play, just underway here from Avila University. Barstow and Lincoln Prep. 2 outstanding schools, outstanding sports schools. Barstow triple on the way, no good off the iron by Connor Arment. Collected by Randall. Israel tosses it to his brother, now dishes it over corner. In trouble, surrounded by 3 Knights. Is able to regain the dribble. Now a 3-ball on the way by Jeremiah Randall. It's up and good. And already a 5-point lead, 5-0 Lincoln Prep. Here comes Barstow. That's swatted out of bounds by Jeremiah Randall. And put back in play by Barstow. 3-ball on the way by Emmett Pierce off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Justin Pearson. Got our first foul of the afternoon. Looks like that one will be on Barstow. Emmett Pierce, his first foul, first team foul, just underway here from Avila. 6:19 left to play. Quarter number 1. Lincoln Prep, a Justin Pearson, the 5'11 junior. Works it around. He is guarded by Pierce. A lot of double teams so far on this zone defense. Now a jumper by Torrin Thomas. That one's up and in. Thomas with his first 2 points of the day. It's a 7-0 Blue Tigers lead. Lincoln Prep going to go dish it off. Thomas to Randall. Randall puts it up and in. And Barstow is going to need to catch their breath. They're going to call a timeout. Looks like that'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. So 9-0 with just under around 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It has been all Blue Tigers so far, their largest lead of the afternoon. Barstow is going to take it out. 5:41 left to go in period number 1. Up the court, Connor Arment dishes it over to Emmett Pierce. The Knights still trying for their first points of the day. Over to Lawler, now dishes it out to Michael Singleton. He checked into the ball game. Over to Pierce. Now it's a kick ball by Randall, and Randall will keep the ball with the Knights. Emmett Pierce, 5:14 left to go in quarter number one, 9-0. It's been all Blue Tigers so far. Jeremiah Randall with a pair of field goals, a triple and a double. He's got 5, and he carries the ball up the court. 3 ball on the way by Israel Randall. It's a good one, and it's a 12-0 score. Blue Tigers all over the Knights early in this one. Now intercepted by Israel Randall. Randall's going to go to the hoop. They're going to call it on the floor, and that one's going to be Connor Arment's first foul.
Night foul number 23, Connor Arment. His first personal, team foul number 2. Hit for the Knights, number 2, Sam Stefano.
Shot on the way by the Blue Tigers, no good. Here come the Knights trying to stop this 12-0 skid. They're in a zone, are the Blue Knights. Now a 3 ball on the way by Sam Cristofano, no good. Nice defense, or nice rebound by Connor Arment to keep that one in play. Arment, triple on the way. That one's good from the bottom of the net. Connor Arment is on the board, and so are the Knights. It's a 12-3 ball game. That one's a little runner in the paint by Jashawn Jefferson. Correction, give that one to a Justin Pearson, his second field goal of the day. (14-3) your score. 3:45 left to play. Barstow with just one shot from the floor. Now disrupted by the Blue Tigers. Here they come. Couldn't get through 3 Knights. The Blue Tigers turned it over. Here come the Knights. Arment over to Lawler. Now Arment's going to take it himself from the top of the key. Ribbles out. Lincoln Prep, a little bit of a travel by Israel Randall. Josh Thornton checks in for Barstow. 3:01 left to play, 14-3 your score. Blue Tigers have led by as many as 12. They lead by 11. Connor Arment has the only score for the Knights. It was a 3 ball. Lincoln Prep with their cheer squad here this afternoon. It's good to see some normality return to high school sports a little bit. Hoping that the worst of all this is behind us. Now it's going to go off of Jashawn Jefferson. And ball will go back to the Knights. Cristofano tosses it to Arment. Arment back to Cristofano. Over to Singleton. Now inside against 2 defenders. Now he finds Arment all alone underneath. Arment has all 5 points for the Knights. It's 14-5. Under 2. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Runner through the paint, no good for Randall. And they'll call a foul on the Blue Tigers. Call that on Jashawn Jefferson. That's his first and team's first. Not a lot of whistles so far in this one, knock on wood. Here come the Knights. They trail by 9. 14-5. After a 12-0 run to start the game, a triple by Connor Arment. He's got all the offense for the Knights so far. 2 3 balls and a deuce. That one's tipped out of bounds. Stay with the Blue Tigers. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. 14-8. Blue Tigers. This is reminiscent of our first game, Shawnee Mission East and St. Teresa's Academy. The girls' game, the Lancers jumped out to a big lead, and the Stars were able to chip away. Doing it all himself, Elijah Betts. Couldn't get it to fall, though, and they'll be fouled. Or he'll pick up a foul. It's his first, team second. Both teams with 2 fouls, 14-8, 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here come the Knights. Now trailing by 6. They trail by as many as 12. 3 ball on the way, nothing but the bottom of the net by Sam Cristofano. Cristofano's first points of the afternoon, another 3 on the way by Stuckey. Couldn't get it to fall. And the Knights now with a 1-possession ball game. Chance to pull it to 1 or tie it. Connor Arment has 8 points so far. Cristofano has 3. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Blue Tigers. They now lead by only 3 points. Israel Randall, who has a 3 today, will toss it into Elijah Betts. Betts will walk it up the court. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. See if they set up for the last shot. Looking to move the offense. He's going to go baseline. Put it up and in on the window. Couldn't do it. A Justin Pearson. Now it's going to go back to the Knights, who look like they will try to take the last shot. Trailing by 3. 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. Over to Cristofano. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Triple on the way by Cristofano. It's good. It's a tie ball game. Cristofano, with 10 seconds to play in the first quarter, is tied it at 14. Barstow going to call another timeout. Or correction, Lincoln Prep going to call another timeout. This is a 30. It's tied at 14. 10 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Barstow is clawed all the way back from a 12-point deficit to tie it at 14. Credit Connor Arment and Sam Cristofano with a flurry of 3-point shots. They have 4 collectively on the afternoon to tie it at 14. 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Randall going to need to move with it. 5 seconds. Randall going to do it himself now. Dish it out to Thomas. Thomas couldn't get it off the front iron. And that is how the first quarter will end. Quarter number 1 ends at a 14-all tie. Let's step away for 30 seconds here on 810varsity.com. Avila University, we're tied heading into the second quarter. Tied at 14. The Blue Tigers led by as many as 12. And now find themselves tied with the Barstow Knights, who have been able to claw their way back. Thanks to a barrage of 3-point shots, 2 by Sam Cristofano and 2 by Connor Arment. And we've got a 14-all ball game. Quarter number 2. Barstow will have it, their chance to take their first lead of the game. Armand and Cristofano. Cristofano throws it away. It's going to go to the Blue Tigers. Just underway in quarter number 2 here from Avila University, A10varsity.com shootout. And we've got a travel by the Blue Tigers. And we'll have a substitution as Emmett Pierce will check into the ball game. Barstow still looking for their first lead of the afternoon, tied at 14, under 8. About 7:30 to play in quarter number 2. Here comes Armand driving to the hoop, and he is fouled. It's a foul on the floor. And that'll go on Jeremiah Randall, his first, team's third. Barstow moving it around. Connor Armand already with 8 points today. And we've got a foul on, it looks like, Thornton. Correction. Michael Singleton picks up his first foul. That's the third team foul. Both teams with 3 fouls. Foul's not an issue so far in this one. Here come the Blue Tigers, still tied at 14, under 7 to play. Moving it around now, open look for Randall. Jeremiah Randall with his second triple of the day. He's got 8 points. And a 17-14 lead. The Blue Tigers are back out in front. They led by as many as 12 in the first quarter. Now Emmett Pierce tries to shake off his defender, Justin Pearson. Here comes Armand, going to drive to the hole, layup, or a little bit of a floater as Armand and it's a 1-point ball game. Runner into the paint by Jefferson. And it looks like that's going to be a foul on the Blue Tigers. Or correction, just a ball out of bounds to the Knights. Israel Randall checks back in. He's got 3 today. 5:53 left to go in the half. 17-16 your score. The Blue Tigers over the Knights. Now clinging to a 1-point lead. Alone, all underneath for Franklin, and he's fouled. So the Knights take their first lead of the game. And that foul will go on Orvis. First team foul in the end one is no good for Franklin. So the Knights have a 1-point lead, 18-17, and they toss it up. Here come the Knights. To the rack, a steal by Israel Randall. Just picked his pocket, dishes it to Thomas. Thomas is able to lay it up and in. Torrin Thomas, his second shot of the day. 19-18, now the Tigers are back out in front. Second lead change of the day. Moving it around, Connor Armand. He's been quiet the last couple of months, but a couple of minutes. But Aiden Lawler with a 3. 3 ball for Lawler. Those are his first points of the day. It's a 21-19 lead now for Barstow. Coming from the dead, down by 12. They now lead by 3. Paint floater for Randall. Can't get it to fall. Picked up by the Knights. Now looking to extend their 3-point lead. Arment moving it around. Gets it up top to Jack Georgie. Checked into the ball game. Now over to Pierce. Pierce looks to Lawler. Lawler to Franklin. Emmett Pierce, 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. 21-19 Knights now cling to a 2-point lead. Circus shot up and in by Pierce as he's able to put that one down. It's now a 4-point lead for the Knights. What a comeback by Barstow and head coach Matt Gore and his club. 4 minutes to play, 23-19 Barstow over Lincoln Prep. 810varsity.com shootout. Game number 2. We'll see the girls from Barstow take on McPherson in game number 3. Good defense by Arment. Shot up on the way, it's a 3. Israel Randall, his second triple of the afternoon. 3:30 left to play. Now it's a 1-point ball game. The Knights lead by 1, 23-20. Got a foul on Justin Pearson, his first personal team's 5th foul. 5 fouls for Lincoln Prep, 3 fouls for Barstow. Neither are in jeopardy of the bonus just yet. 3:33 left to go in the first half. Barstow trying to get it inbounds, and they almost throw it away. And it's going to be a push on Justin Pearson. He'll pick up his second foul. And that'll be the 6th team foul as Emmett Pierce will throw it in. So the Knights now in the bonus. Triple on the way off the back iron by Pierce. And we've got a foul underneath the basket by the Knights. That'll be on Jack Georgie, his first personal team's 4th. So here come the fouls with 3:22 left to go in the first half. Elijah Betts now dishes it out. Randall. 3-ball on the way by Torrent Thomas. His first triple of the day. He's got 7. And we have a 25-23 ball game. Josh Thornton checks in for the Knights as they now trail by 2. The 4th lead change of the afternoon. Arment for 3. Can't get that one to fall. It's going to go out of bounds. Ball back to the Blue Tigers with a 2-point lead now. They've led by as many as 12 in this one and trailed by as many as 4. Streaking up the court, Elijah Betts dishes it off to Pearson. Pearson going to go into the paint, and he'll be fouled. He'll head to the stripe. Justin Pearson with 4 points. That one's going to go on Josh Thornton. Team's 5th foul. First foul for Thornton. And Justin Pearson will head to the stripe. 2:32 left to play. The Tigers looking to extend their lead. And can't get that one to fall off the front iron. Cristofano checks back into the game. He's got 6 points. Barstow climbed back into this one from down 12. They now trail by 2, 25-23. Make it 3, 26-23 now. As Pearson has his first free throw go down. Triple on the way as the Blue Tigers were able to get the rebound and another rebound. Thomas for 3! And there was a foul away from the basket. on the Knights. Cristofano picks up his first foul, 16th foul, and the ball will go back to the Blue Tigers. Now leading by 6. This game was tied at 22. 2:23 left to go, 29-23 Blue Tigers. And a push by Israel Randall, his first, and that'll be free throws for the Knights. That's team foul number 7. They head to the bonus. And it looks like Arment will head to the stripe, shooting 1 and 1. They trail by 6. First shot's up and in. First shot's up and in for Arment. He's got 11. Second one's up and in. He's got 12. 29-25. The Knights trail by 4. Now the ball thrown away by the Blue Tigers. Ball will go back to the Knights. Been a game of momentum swing so far. And we've got a whistle and a substitution as Jeremiah Randall will check back into the ball game. Waiting patiently to take the floor. McPherson and Barstow, the girls, will have the 2:30 ball game. 2:10 to play in the half. Up the court come the Knights. Connor Arment couldn't get that one to fall off the back iron. Here come the Blue Tigers again. Israel Randall can't hold on to it. It'll get picked off by Arment. Arment, now guarded by Randall, comes up the floor. Tries to get through a couple of defenders, and Elijah Betts will foul him. That'll be foul number 8, and Arment will head to the stripe, shooting 1 and 1. Arment has 12. He leads all players in this game. Leading scorer for the Blue Tigers is Torrin Thomas with 10. 1 and 1 on the way from Connor Arment. First shot is true. Second shot is true. He's got 14. Jahan Stuckey checks in for the Blue Tigers, his first minutes of the day. He will inbound the ball to Israel Randall. Randall guarded by Pierce. Coming in behind the back dribble. Randall setting up his shot with about 95 seconds to go in the first half. And he will be fouled by Emmett Pierce. Pierce will pick up his second foul, and Randall will head to the line shooting 1 and 1. Israel Randall's number 4, Jeremiah Randall's number 12. They've made several connections today. First shot's no good. So Randall stuck at 8 points. Up the court, here comes Arment. Arment moving it around, dishing it. Gonna do it again, or gonna do it himself. He's gonna be fouled by Jefferson. Jefferson picks up his second foul. 9th of the half for the Blue Tigers, so another 1 and 1 opportunity for Connor Arment. First one's up and good. It's his 5th free throw today. He's got 15. .117 left to play in the first half. Second one's good. He's got 16 points, leading all scorers. Here come the Blue Tigers. Now we're tied at 29. 29-29, our second tie of the afternoon. Coming up on 1 minute to play. Now the Tigers lose the handle, and it's picked up by Emmett Pierce. Emmett Pierce streaks up the court. Under a minute to play now. Three ball on the way by Cristofano. It's good. His third three of the day for Sam Cristofano. And now a 3-point lead by the Knights. And they get the ball back again. Here comes Cristofano. Dishes it to Pierce, who dishes it to the Blue Tigers bench. What a run by the Knights, as they lead by 3, and the Knights want to talk about it. They're going to call a quickie, a 30-second, no, they're going to call a full timeout here with 41 seconds to play in the first half. (32-29), Barstow leads the Blue Tigers. We were tied at 14 all. We were tied at 20 all. Or 29 all. Had 5 lead changes, 2 ties. Largest lead for the Blue Tigers was 12. Largest lead for the Knights was 4. So a 32-29 score with under a minute to play. A10varsity.com. We've got McPherson and Barstow coming up at 2:30. .41 seconds left in the first half here. Barstow climbing back from a 12-0 run to start the game by the Blue Tigers, and now they lead by 3, 32-29. And they have the ball, looking to extend their lead before the half. Inbounds to Arment. Arment guarded by Israel Randall. Lawler over to Cristofano. Lawler will pick up a foul. He'll head to the line. That'll be a 2-shot foul. It's their 10th team foul. Sean Orvis now with his second personal. So a 2-shot foul there for Aiden Lawler, and he'll get a chance to score some points without the clock running. 26.2 left to go in the first half. First shot no good. Lawler with a 3 on the day. Misses his first one. Looking to match their largest lead, and that one's good. Their largest lead is 4. .17 seconds to play for the Blue Tigers. They trail by 4 after leading by 12. Dished over to Randall. That one's up and in. Randall for 2. And that is how the half will end. 33-31, Barstow leads by 2. We're going to step away here on A10varsity.com. We'll be right back with the second half.
probably a fancier way of doing it, but we're just going to leave that on for right now. +2, +3, whatever. Got it. Just until he gets back. Sounds good. This is full. Give me a pull it off here. This is not plugged in because it's full. I don't know where all this stuff goes to. If you want to unplug something, go for it. I didn't want to touch any of this because I didn't set it up. Who set it up? The guy that's not here. John did. Alright, we're going to do the power. That guy wants power. Look, I don't know. Here, I'm checking out. The strip is full. Where's it start at? Besides this one. Is this one full? It's not plugged in. I don't want to unplug anything.
Is there something on the other side we can go into?
Oh yeah, you can unplug that.
You can unplug this too.
I'll have this guy right there. Come up there. Second one, right there. This one. Oh. No. Alright, put this back in. Now, what's the other one down there in the ferry? Right here? Where's that one? This goes to a video thing. Good camera? Yeah.
Before you leave, I need to grab my AirPods.
I don't know how you get that. Well, the problem is that the strip I've got is a weird. I don't know. Can you reach? done.
Just about ready to tip off half number 2 here from Avila University, 810varsity.com. Shootout, Barstow and Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep jumped out to a 12-0 lead, and they now trail at halftime by 2, 33-31. Lincoln Prep leading scorers. Jeremiah Randall has 10, as does Torrin Thomas. For Barstow, Sam Cristofano has 9. He's got 3 threes, and Connor Armament, he's got 16. So the Knights, on the shoulders of Connor Arment, in the green on green with the white numbers, taking on Lincoln Prep in the white on white with the blue numbers, gold trim. Ryan Glasgow giving his final instructions to his Blue Tigers. Been an up and down, back and forth ball game. 5 lead changes, 2 ties, and a lead swing of 16. We are ready to get underway here from Avila. Here comes Lincoln Prep, looking to tie this one back up. Over to Randall. Randall's got 6 points in the first half. And they throw it out of bounds. Barstow with the ball. They've led by as many as 4 a couple of times in the second half after overcoming that 12-point deficit to start the game. Over to Emmett Pierce. Pierce, cross-court pass to Cristofano. He's dangerous from the outside. Now that's going to be almost picked off by Randall, collected by Arment. Arment, 16 points in the first half, leads all scorers. Step back, no good for Pierce. Picked up by the Blue Tigers. Blue Tigers going to go baseline. Pearson can't get it inside. Now cross, up and in, no good. Thomas. Collected by the Knights. Knights moving it around. 6:34 left to play. Cristofano over to Pierce. Pierce almost picked off by Randall. It'll stay with the Barstow Knights. Lincoln Prep, still the score we had at halftime, 33-31, 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lincoln Prep looking to tie it up, now dishes it. Nice little dish from Randall to Jefferson. Jefferson is fouled, he'll head to the line. They'll give Jack Georgie his second personal, team's first foul. And to the stripe will go Jay-Sean Jefferson. Jefferson Lines up his first shot. First one's good. And it's a 1-point ball game. Michaelis checks into the game for the Knights. Second shot on the way with a chance to tie for Ja'Shawn Jefferson. Jefferson gets his first 2 points of the ball game, and that ties it at 33, our third tie of the afternoon. Bounce pass over to Miklas. Inside, now swatted out by the Blue Tigers. Coast to coast, Jefferson lays it up, can't get it in, put back, board in the bucket for a Justin Pearson. That's 7 points for Pearson. And another lead for the Tigers. Our 6th lead change of the day.
Tiger foul number 12, Jeremiah Randall, his second personal, team foul number 1.
Here come the Knights. Now trailing by 2. 3 ball on the way by Connor Arment. He's got 19, leading all scorers. Now a 3 on the way by Randall. Randall picks up a 3. 38-36. Three on the way by Pierce. Pierce can't get it to fall. Ball's going to go back to the Blue Tigers. No correction, go to the Knights. Knights now trailing by 2. Floater can't get it to drop is Arment. 38-36 your score, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Lincoln Prep leads by 2. Israel Randall with 6 points. Dishes it to his brother Jeremiah. Now over to Pearson. Jefferson dishes it to Thomas. Thomas picks up a foul. Or he is fouled. Aiden Lawler's first personal, team's second foul. Got a foul away from the basket, a dead ball foul on the Tigers. Jefferson picks up his third personal. Here come the Knights, trailing by 2. And now they travel. So the ball will go back to the Blue Tigers. Stuckey checks in for the Knights. Grayson Gore picks up that foul. His first. Team's third. 38-36, the Blue Knights lead. Now down into the paint goes Torrin Thomas. He's got 12 on the afternoon. Now we got a whistle. 40-36 the score. So it looks like Thomas came up a little bit gimpy. He'll check out. So the Blue Tigers now with a 4-point lead, their largest of the half. They've led by as many as 12. Going to the Knights, Pierce throws it into Cristofano. Or correction, into Arment. Now Pierce. Rebounded by Lawler. And Lawler puts it up and in. He's got 5 on the afternoon. 2-point ball game once again. Randall thinks about it, thinks better of it. Moves it to Pearson. Pearson. Now they're going to go back outside. 3-ball look no good. Thrown away. Here come the Knights. As Gore takes a little bit of a spill, but not before he can get it over to Connor Arment with 19 points. Leading all scorers in this one. Barstow and Lincoln Prep. Been a back and forth contest after a 12-0 run to start the game for the Blue Tigers. They now lead by 2, 40-38. And the Tigers, or the Knights rather, threw it into next week. Ball will go to the Tigers in their territory. .221 left to go in the third quarter. Thomas gets it down low, up and underneath to Pearson. And he's able to get it back, and he's got 8 points on the day. 4-point ball game once again, 42-38. 3-ball attempt missed by Gore. Bodies flying all over the place. Randall. Over to Randall. The brothers connect with each other. Justin Pearson now looking for the ball. Slid by Randall, and he might be a little bit hurt. 3-ball off the front iron. Picked up by the Tigers. No fouls so far, but there have been a lot of bodies flying.
Tiger foul number 20, Jahan Stuckey, his first personal. Team foul number 3.
I'll wipe the court down just a smidge.
Correction, ninth foul number 20, Grayson Gore, his first personal. Team foul number 3.
Gore's second, third of the half. And now we got a timeout. 1:28 left to go in the third quarter. 42-38 your score. The Blue Tigers clinging to their lead. As they led by as many as 12, trailed by as many as 4, and now they lead by 4 in the second half. .88 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Here comes Randall. Looking to extend that 4-point lead now into a little bit of trouble. Cross-court pass to Jeremiah Randall. Randall through 2 defenders, dishes it to Stuckey. Stuckey, now it's going to be picked off by Emmett Pierce. And he's got a chance, going to lay it up, and he'll be fouled. He'll be fouled by Israel Randall. He'll pick up his second, team's third. And heading to the line will be Pierce. Pierce has 2 points. First one's up and true. 42-39 now, a 3-point lead for the Blue Tigers. Led by head coach Ryan Glasgow. And now it's a 2-point ball game. Under a minute to play in quarter number 3. 42-40. Blue Tigers clinging to life here. Triple on the way off the front rim. Now another triple. That one's good for Torrin Thomas. Thomas has 3 threes on the day. He's got 15 all. The Knights now with the ball again. A runner in the paint. That one's up and in for Elijah Betts. They're going to call a little bit of a delay of game on Lincoln Prep. And 25 seconds to go for the Knights in quarter number 3. So Thornton over to Arment. Arment down to Lawler. Up top to Pierce. Connor Arment leads all scorers with 19. He's going to throw it up himself. He can't get it to fall off the front rim, and that is how the third quarter will end. 47-40 your score. We're going to step away here for just a moment here on 810varsity.com. We'll be right back.
All right.
Just about ready to start quarter number 4 here from Avila University. (47-40) Lincoln Prep. Their largest lead of the second half. They've led by as many as 12. Had 6 lead changes and 3 ties in this one. And Barstow will take it out, trailing by 7. They've been very, very scrappy. That's what their head coach, Matt Gore, called them earlier today. That one's intercepted or tipped. Here come the Tigers. A long, long pass. That one's up by Randall, and Randall will head to the line. As Pierce picks up his 3rd foul. That's the 4th team foul. And Torrin Thomas will head to the stripe. He's got 15. He leads all scorers on the Tigers. Jeremiah Randall has 13. Thomas has 3 threes, as does Randall. Second shot on the way. That one's good. And it's 48-40. 7:43 left to go in regulation. Over to Lawler. Lawler cross court pass to Pierce. Pierce to Thornton at the free throw line. Can't get it. And they're going to call a foul on the Knights. Lawler will pick up his 2nd, team's 5th. So the Knights have not been quite as effective clawing back into this one. Now they trail by 8. But they have overcome deficits before this afternoon, and they've overcome them very quickly. 3 off the front rim. Franklin now to Arment. Arment with 19 over to Pierce. Now back to Arment, down low to Thornton. Pierce, free ball on the way. Emmett Pierce sinks his first 3-pointer. He's got 6 points. Makes it a 5-point ball game now. 48-43 the score. Coming up next, the Barstow girls and the McPherson Bullpup girls will face off at 2:30 here on the network. But not before we find a winner for this one. 6:30 left to play. Swatted away by the Knights. Here they come again. Looking to extinguish that 8-point lead. Shot over by Kyle Arment. Another three. He's got 21 on the day. That's his fourth three-pointer, and makes it a 2-point ball game. Looks like Lincoln Prep will call a timeout. They're going to call a 60-second timeout. .606 left to play in regulation. 48-46 the score. Barstow trailing by 2. Every time they've been down, they've been able to claw back. Been down by double digits in this one. They led by as many as 4. What a performance by Coach Gore's club. A young club. They are only dressing 2 seniors, but a whole ton of juniors. So you're going to be hearing about the Knights for a couple of years. Blue Tigers have 6 seniors on their squad. None bigger than Jeremiah Randall and Torrin Thomas, who have been lighting up the scoreboard this afternoon. 6:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lincoln Prep with 2 timeouts left, Barstow with 3. Barstow trailing by 2. Lincoln Prep moving the ball around. That's Jefferson. Jefferson up to Randall. Under 6 to play now. Jefferson nailed it. His first field goal of the day. He's got 4 points. And we're coming up on 5.5 to play. It's a 4-point ball game. Barstow still well within puncher's distance of this one. And we've got a foul on Lincoln Prep. That'll be their 4th team foul.
Tiger foul number 4, Israel
Randall, it'll be his 3rd foul. .524 left to go. As the Knights, long pass to Pierce. Pierce all alone in the paint, and he'll take it himself. Emmett Pierce has 7. Correction, 8 points today. And it's a 2-point ball game. Prep gonna go baseline. Now he's in trouble. Thomas, they get a timeout called, or he step on the line. Stepped on the, no, they got a timeout called. And this will be a full timeout for Lincoln Prep. That'll leave them with only 1 timeout left at 4:58 left to play. 50-48, Prep holding on to their lead. Connor Arment with 21 leads all scorers. Torrin Thomas has 16. And Jeremiah Randall has 15. Trying to read my chicken scratch here. Arment has 21. So a 2-point ball game. Let's reset it for you. 5 minutes to play, 50-48. Blue Tigers leading by 2. They've led by as many as 12, trailed by as many as 4. We had 3 ties, 6 lead changes. It's been a good one here at Avila for game number 2 of the A-10 Varsity Shootout. Coming up next is McPherson, the Bullpups, taking on the Lady Knights from Barstow. Blue Tigers with possession. They inbound the ball. Dangerous pass over to Jefferson. Jefferson now gets it up top to Randall. Randall moves it over to Pearson, and Pearson is fouled. He'll head to the, nope, won't head to the line yet. Franklin picks up his first foul, so the Tigers will now be in the bonus. Lincoln trying to inbound it, all alone for Jeremiah Randall, who's short. Airballed it over to the Knights. 2-point ball game. The Knights are looking to tie or take the lead, and that's going to be a foul by Justin Pearson. That's going to be his 3rd personal, team's 5th. More importantly, the Knights will get to reset their offense. 4:32 left to go, down by 2. Knights looking to set up a good shot. They get it over to Arment with 21. Franklin up to Pierce to Arment. Arment to Franklin. Down low to Jefferson. Or Thornton, rather. Thornton has been mostly a decoy there at that field throw line. Emmett Pierce with another deuce. He's got 10 on the day, and we are tied at 50. 3:54 left to go in the ball game. Tied at 50. Up top now to Thomas. Thomas over to Randall. Israel Randall, his 3rd, 3 of the ball game. He's got 9 points, and it's a 3-point ball game. 53-50. And Barstow calls a timeout. They're going to call a long one. 3:33 left to go in the ball game. They trail by 3, but they have possession of the ball. What a game for these Knights and Tigers. Torrin Thomas has 16. Jeremiah Randall has 15 for the Blue Tigers. Barstow, the Knights have 21 by Connor Arment. 53-50 the score. 3:33 left to go. Fourth quarter, 3-3-3 on the scoreboard. 53-50. 2 timeouts left for the Knights. 1 timeout left for Lincoln Prep. McPherson and Barstow coming up at 2:30. Emmett Pierce with 10 points will inbound the ball. He'll give over to Connor Arment, who leads all scorers. Thornton dishes it to Lawler. Back up to Pierce. Gets it to Franklin. So on the courts, Franklin, Pierce, Lawler, Arment. Pierce has it. Going to go dribble drive, and they're going to call a jump ball. Ball's going to go back to the Tigers. Lawler with a dangerous push there, and they lose the ball. Emmett Pierce checks out with a little bit of a limp. He'll get checked out as Lincoln Prep. Nice steal. What a steal by Cristofano, who dishes it to Franklin, and Franklin is fouled. Justin Pearson now picks up his 4th, 6th team foul. It's not a shooting foul, so Both teams now will be in the bonus on the next foul. Barstow with the interception or the pickoff, forcing a turnover down by 3. They need a score here. It is under 3 to play. Arment over to Cristofano. To Franklin to Arment. Arment cross court to Franklin. Over to Thornton. They're going to call that a block. And Franklin will head to the stripe. Jefferson picks up his 4th with 2:34 left to play. Franklin with 3 points. He's got 1 3-pointer. Can't get the front end to fall. Ball will go back to the Blue Tigers. Blue Tigers clinging to a 3-point lead, coming up on 2 minutes to play. 2:14 now in the 4th quarter. Guarded by Thornton. Good defense by the Knights there. Now left all alone into the paint. Elijah Betts can't get it to fall. Knights, here they come, trailing by 3. They've shown they can overcome deficits all day. All alone as Lawler was thinking about it, now dishes it out. 1:52 left to play. Thornton can't get that one to fall off the side iron. They're going to call traveling on the Blue Tigers, and the ball will go back to the Knights. Pearson checks back in. He's got 8 points on the day. Emmett Pierce and Luke Whitfield check back in for the Knights. Arment gets it inbounds to Pierce. 1:41 left to play, a 3-point ball game. Franklin over to Lawler. Arment. Oh, 3! We're tied. 24 for Connor Arment. Tied at 53 with 1:20 left to play. Our 5th tie of the game. And we are tied at 5-3. Shot up on the way, no good. Collected by the Knights with their chance to take the lead. We've had 6 lead changes already today. Why not a 7th? Under a minute to play now, 57 seconds. They'll see if Lincoln Prep wants to let Barstow set up for the final shot. It does not look like they are going to do it. They're going to push a little bit. 46 seconds. Over to Franklin. Pierce. Arment. Arment going to drive. All alone. Couldn't get it to fall. Now it's going to go out of bounds, and Arment's going to pick up a foul. Going to pick up his 2nd foul. And we'll head the other way for 1 and 1. That's their 7th team foul. And so shooting 1 and 1 will be a Justin Pearson. He's got 10 points on the day. We're at 32 seconds, 32.9 to play. 53 all. Justin Pearson playing with 4 fouls. First shot off the back iron, nothing. 30 seconds to go. Here come the Knights. Connor Arment with 24 points. Can he do it again? And steal this one from the Blue Knights. And we're going to call a timeout as the Knights are going to talk about it. This is going to be a 60-second timeout. 18.9 left to go in the ball game. Lincoln Prep got off to a 12-0 run to start the game. Barstow kept clawing back and clawing back. Then they led by as many as 4, and since then it's been back and forth. We've had 5 ties, 6 lead changes, and we are currently tied at 53. What a ball game between these two clubs. And they have definitely earned a tough game. 18.9 left to play. Period number 4, 53 all. Barstow with possession of the ball. They also have the arrow. Both teams are in the bonus. Emmett Pierce with 10 points will check it in. Pierce, Arment, Lawler, Cristofano, and Whitfield on the court. Arment with 24 points, trying to get around Justin Pearson. Can't do it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Knights, though, with 2.6 seconds to play. 2.6 left to play, 53 all, and there's still a chance for the Knights to pull this one out. Emmett Pierce looking to inbound the ball. Who's going to get open? At the buzzer, no good. We go to overtime. Tied at 53, and that's just exactly what you want on game 2 of a 6-game tournament. We're going to step aside here for just a moment here on 810varsity.com. Think we can do it?
Well, I'm going to have to, I think I got to reboot.
Oh, you got to reboot some stuff?
Okay. Let's see. What have we got? Hello, where are you? Well, that's all right. We'll get through this one and then, yeah, this.
They put 4 minutes on the board. Period number 5, overtime. 53 all. Lincoln Prep and Barstow head into the overtime period. Connor Arment with 24 points. Torrin Thomas for the Blue Tigers with 16, and a Justin Pearson with 26, if I'm reading that correctly. "26 points for Pearson, 24 for Arment. And we will tip it off. Lincoln Prep in the white on white with blue trim. Barstow in the green on green with white trim. Tip is controlled by the Knights. 4 minutes of overtime, and we're on our way. Connor Arment. Put it up for 3, looking to draw a foul and didn't do it. Here comes Prep. Now over to Randall. Euro step through the paint by Orvis. Couldn't get it to fall. Collected by the Knights. Emmett Pierce with 10 points. 11 points, rather. Dribbles it up the court. 3 ball on the way. No good. Front iron. Fatigue is something you want to watch in these overtime games. Just all kinds of time underneath there for Whitfield, and he finally draws the foul. Israel Randall picks up his 4th foul. Blue Tigers in foul trouble. Israel Randall has 4. Justin Pearson has 4. Jay Sean Jefferson has 4. First one's up and in for Whitfield. Those are his first points of the day. Nobody in foul trouble for the Knights with the exception of Emmett Pierce, who has 3. Second one is up and in. Our 7th lead change of the game, and Barstow is up by 2. Lincoln Prep now working on a deficit. Moves it over to Randall. 3 ball on the way from Thomas. Couldn't get it to fall. Although they pick up the ball, Jefferson. They get another possession. 2:49 left to go. Near side to Randall. Randall streaking through the paint, puts it up and in. Israel Randall has 10 points or 11 points. And we are tied at 55, our 6th tie of the afternoon. Moving it around, Pierce. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the overtime period. Pierce dishing it out. Far side, Sam Cristofano can't get that one to fall. Here come the Blue Tigers looking to retake the lead. Putting it up for Randall. Randall shoots. Back iron. Can't get it to fall. Collected by the Knights. We've got a whistle. We'll see who that one was on. I think it's on the Knights. Whitfield's first. Team's 8th. So heading to the line will be a Justin Pearson with 26 points. 7 lead changes, 6 ties so far in this one. Justin Pearson puts the first one up and in, and we've had our 8th lead change. Blue Tigers regain the lead, 56-55. 8-10 Varsity Shootout, game number 3 coming up here in just a few moments. McPherson and Barstow. Keep it right here. We'll have that action for you at the conclusion of this one. Second one's up and good. And the Blue Tigers retake the lead. 57-55. Nice pass inside to Josh Thornton. Thornton has his first points of the day. And we are tied at 57. 1:30 left to go. Here come the Blue Tigers. Near side to Randall. Over to Pearson. 1:25 left to go. Nothing has been decided. We are tied at 5-7. Pearson through the paint, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Shooting 2. Thornton's second foul. Team's 9th. Pearson has 28. Can't get that one to fall to go to 29. $1:15 left to go in the overtime period. Pearson, second shot's up and good. 29 points for Justin Pearson. Connor Arment takes it up court. He's got 24. 1:06 left to play in the overtime. It's a 58-57 ball game. Under a minute now to play. Knights picked off on the pass. Behind the back, Randall. He's got 17 and nothing bigger than that one that gives him a 3-point lead. 42 seconds to play. Randall able to pick it off, able to connect. Now a 3 ball on the way off the glass, no good. Picked up by Thomas. Thomas over to Jefferson. We'll see if they slow it up. They do not. He goes straight at Lawler, and he'll head to the line. That'll be foul number 10, so it'll be a 2-shot foul. Jefferson's going to go back to the line. He's got 4 points. It's a 3-point ball game, 60-57, 30 seconds to go. It's now a 4-point ball game. A huge free throw for Jay-Sean Jefferson there. As 61-57 your score with half a minute to play. Justin Pearson with 28. Connor Arment with 24. And now it is a 5-point ball game, and the Knights need to score and score quickly. 62-57. We'll see if Arment gets the shot. Moves it over to Cristofano, back to Arment. Arment puts it up from 3, good! 27 for Arment, 29 for Pearson. Two prize fighters, 7 seconds to play. No fouls, they keep throwing it around. 4 seconds, they finally foul it. Arment going to pick up his third, and now 2.9. And the Blue Tigers have a chance to put this one away as Randall will head to the stripe with 17 points. 17 for Randall, 16 for Thomas, 28 for Pearson. Shots up and good. Next one should put it out of reach. 18 for Randall now. 63-60. 2.9 seconds to play. That one's up and in. It's a 4-point ball game. We brought a timeout by Barstow as they call their final timeout. 2.9 to play. We'll see what kind of play Matt Gore puts in with a 4-point deficit with under 3 seconds to go. Coming up next, McPherson and Barstow. The Lady Bullpups and the Lady Knights will face off here from Avila University, but not before we close this one out. 64-60 the score, 2.9 left to go. Three seconds remaining in this one.
How we come along with the graphics?
Three seconds left in this one, 4-point ball game. Here come the Knights. Baseball pass, it's tipped, and that is gonna do it. Final score, 64-60. In overtime, Lincoln Prep holds on to defeat Barstow. We're going to step aside for a few minutes, pay a couple bills. We'll be right back here on 810 Varsity Game, Varsity.com with game number 3. Barstow and McPherson. The ladies take the court here in just a moment.